doing, everybody? Pretty loud, to be honest, isn't it? Just get me 25 pence played it out of my system. Surprise, shares again. How you doing, JD? I'll stick it over on the Irish steak in a sec. Let's see what we're going to win with fivers worth of 25p a spin.
Take the money or play on. The one we were trying to avoid.
Turn it down a little, I think. That sounds pretty loud, actually. Probably sound too quiet now. Oh, not too bad. How you doing, JD? What, me missus? Yeah, she's still here, mate. She's on holiday playing the machines down the arcades, but she don't like the machines in the house. So, she won 84 quid down on the lowest stakes. I've got another 2 quid on 25p play. I've got to see if it's going to give us a deal on it. One more he phones on red, it will.
That's better.
No, you've been fine, mate. You've just seen probably all this stuff going on there. Usually where that's involved, and it's normal here almost. So take that double deal.
Let's get the game started. Deal or no deal? No deal. No deal. Deal.
15 if you're lucky, innit?
No deal.
A bit late because I ended up sitting there watching that what was it? That Dylan No episode there.
No deal.
I think I'll watch it later on, but hang on, run out of time here.
Open the box, please.
It's like a volatile household. This is not anything. Just usually a few drinks there, and then everyone gets a bit spirited and chopsy. You could say. But it's nice and calm here this evening. We're in the hallway tonight. Just there's the front door. So let's try it on 50p. So if anybody wants to come in and out now, I've got to mess about with the camera, but hopefully no one's going to be knocking on the door. And then right behind us here, you might see a little bit there. That's the other elite cabinet, the one with the drink bit on the front of it. Queen, we are the champions.
It's fantastic. That's better.
How you doing, Dragon?
Give it a go.
How's your holiday going, Dragon? Take that down.
Welcome to the game.
Jackpot this time, Dragon?
Deal or no deal? No deal. No deal. No deal.
There's 10 pence in the box, isn't it?
Deal. Open the box.
So that's the only one on both sides. If you just joined us and haven't seen this machine before. Let's pay 80. Yeah, so how's your holiday then, Dragon? Have you near the beach? You've been in the sea? A bit of surfing? California or whatever? No, it's Florida you went in it. Let's go on the 50. That's for a pound to go. Get the other reel on there. It does come in on like bonuses on a lower stake, but you doing Gusta? Yeah, I went in the sea the other week. It's quite warm, to be honest, for the UK. They had a little puppy. He followed me out and he started swimming a little bit. Which was good to see, isn't it?
Will you take the money or play on?
Yeah, half the beach is like no dogs, and then the other half the beach is about 2 miles long, so yeah.
The next one. Open the stress.
The dogs can go on it.
Unlucky. Give it a go.
This machine was made in about 2014, I think.
Will you take the money or play on?
Another Marmite machine. People either love it or they hate it. They could have done a bit more of it because what they done like Queen, it's a kind of magic.
The next one.
Made an effort on that, didn't they? But they could have done a little bit more with this.
Will you take the money or play on?
12 quid.
We didn't want that to happen.
But yeah, I like this machine. Just it's easy to play in it. Like the one I was playing the other night. What was that? Banker's Offer. With the boxes, rows of boxes there. And they're sort of like trying to hold all all the boxes on the reels just to try and get the extra phones there and all that. Don't make a difference, but it does make a difference, if that makes sense. So red, you've got the deal or no deal, but normal now. You're going to have to try and land on it if it offers it.
Will you take the money or play on? Will you take the money or play on? Will you take the money or play on? The next one. The one we were trying to avoid.
I think about £30 in on it. I played £10+ on 25p the spin to start just to get out of the system. A lot of spins, not a lot of wins, but
the next one. That's all right. Unlucky.
the ball sort of defies gravity at points, but I ain't the computer programmer, but I'd say it's probably, imagine it like a computer game, you know, and it's predetermined, isn't it? Before you've even pressed the button, it's going to land, it knows it's landing on £4 or whatever it is, or jackpot. Check out the post on the channel then. I posted an episode I stumbled across on YouTube where they got you. That's like where he didn't realise that it was happening. And he's actually playing the game himself for charity. Missed it at the time, we've never seen that episode before. There's a woman there doing the presenting. I think she's a comedian woman or whatever. It's been a while since I watched her telly, but she said, "Oh, the banker said blah 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 about him," and he said, "Tell the banker he's a." Well, I can't say that word, so thank you, banker, wouldn't it? Banker.
The one we were trying to avoid.
Yeah, check out the post on their Dragon, one with the episode of it. You could watch the TV series then from 10 years ago.
Give it a go. Will you take the money or play on?
On the post part of the channel, when you look at the channel, you got, what is it, live and whatever, shorts and that, and posts. Here's your deal. If you're really unlucky, it's going to land on there, but usually lands on that. But, so whatever it was on, you're gambling on, it's giving you another chance basically. And now it land on X, so we take the deal again.
Let's get the game
No,
started.
on my channel, on the posts on my channel.
No deal. No deal. No deal. No deal. Pretty good offer. No deal.
Open the box, please. It's not a disaster.
How you doing, Cobb Slots? It could have been a jackpot. You never know with this machine. Forgetting How you doing, Chris?
Any stress?
Will you take the money or play on?
Cheers, everybody.
The one we were trying to avoid.
So that's your first 50 gone. And it gave us, I don't know, maybe a tenner and change, Em. I think I got like 20 quid in my pocket a minute ago. I don't know, I had a few quid in there already there, in case I needed to put some more money in this thing. Obviously I loaded it up last time I played it.
Give it a go.
Yeah, I'll have a look at that one, mate. That one there, if we're unlucky, it'll be that one. Yeah, I played, what was it, some Bar X ones on holiday, didn't I? Bullion Bars, was it? I don't know what it's called.
Welcome to the game.
Did you win money? Was that 85 you won then, was it? Dragon?
Deal or no deal? No deal. No deal. Deal or no deal? No deal. No deal. No deal.
Open the box, please. That is not the end.
Yeah, congratulations on your win. My wife, what did she win? About 84 quid there the other week when we was down there on holiday. Playing it on the minimum stake video slots, that was. And she was playing it. Like that luck of the Irish or something. I don't know, she was playing them all the games eventually. Get her the lowest stake one she could play. If it had been 50p, she didn't play there. I wouldn't play them either. What are you doing, Karen? You're good, thanks. She offered me half the money actually. And I said, no, just give me 20. So she gave me 20 quid. So That was a result. Could have had half the money. I just thought a bit mean though, to be honest, because if I won the money, she probably wouldn't ask me for it. I wouldn't ask her for the money, to be honest. I've given her a little treat last year when I won the jackpot down on a no deal lucky streak, I think it was. That machine went there. I'd have bought that off then if I didn't know they were flogging it, selling it. That money went towards a caravan camping fee that did last year. Jackpot, £100.
That is catastrophic.
How you doing, Kane? Special request. Kane wanted me to play this one. Dealing, isn't it? Let's take it.
Let's get the game started. No deal.
Not a very good start, was it?
Or no deal. No deal. Or no deal. No deal.
Oh, the 100's loaded down now.
Or no deal.
15 quid then, that's the only one what's in both sides, so that's what's in the box.
No deal. That's a good offer. No deal.
Open the box, please.
Yeah, I think I owned a Bar X machine myself. Well, I didn't know it, my dad owned it. But he bought it for us in a junk shop back in the 80s. Used to drive me mum crazy with that bum 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 or whatever it is, I don't really know. Well, as soon as I heard it, I'd know it, you know. But, so yeah. They call them low techs over here, them machines and stuff like that. When I was playing, what was it, Gold Rush? No one was playing, wasn't it? And it was just terrible down there in terms of trying to win any money because no one was playing the machines. As I say, you're either pinning them up or winning them. It's all about playing the machine at the right time, but I seem to be playing the same. I played the machine the next day and I should have took a picture of what the reels were on. It felt as though I was the next person playing it after myself. You know what I mean? Good offer for the red. If you haven't seen the red before, it gives you another
I think you are going to
we land on that one. But Cheers, everybody.
Take the money or play on.
The next one.
Unlucky. Give it a go. Will you take the money or play on?
How you doing, Pete's? Yeah, only just a couple of pints.
Will you take the money?
First
or
week
play
back
on?
at work, innit? So,
The next one.
Will you take the money or play on? Is that a brave or a foolish decision?
how about you,
Let's find out.
Pete's?
That is catastrophic. Will you take the money or play on?
Yeah, I'm looking to see the jackpot on it as well. Can be hard work on this one sometimes.
Are you feeling stressed?
Is that a brave or a foolish decision? Let's play on to find out. Unlucky.
There's a deal or no deal.
That's better. Give it a go.
We'll go again. More than likely going to be there or there.
The next one.
We didn't want to see that.
Go X again probably now.
Are you feeling stressed?
Will you take the money or play on?
The next one.
We didn't want that to happen. Give it a go.
Gonna be X now. upgraded it and landed on the other
trying to avoid.
double. Yeah, I never played that one, Cobb. Yeah, there was one for sale last year.
Give it a go.
It's the only one I've seen for sale. It's on £100 jackpot. Sort of sat at the table there, innit? And you got like the spinning, like the ticket machines, the big ones, and it revolving wheel.
The next one.
I wish now I bought it. I really do. I was just thinking, well, it's the same game. And there was other machines. I don't know what I bought else, but and if I'd have realised how hard it was to get hold of that machine, I would have had that last year. Well, especially I did have the space as well.
Welcome to the game.
How you doing, Martin?
Deal or no deal? No deal. No deal.
So is it 10p or a pound?
No deal.
That one go and finish this off early dinner.
No deal.
Let's go for the 10p and then we'll go.
No deal.
Open the box, please.
That is not the end.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the pots on it as well, on it. Yeah. I would like that one as well. Just so I got. It's almost like having. I don't know, Lethal Weapon 1 and Lethal Weapon 2 in it. If there's a free film things like the Queen machines, I want the whole collection. Only bit where I am got the rest of them was them Indiana machines.
That's better.
Yeah, one of them progressive ones seen for sale. I'd buy it whether she likes it or not, to be honest.
The one we were trying to avoid.
Could be the machine we're not trying to avoid for her anyway. But this one apparently was like everybody sort of knows this one because it was quite popular, wasn't it? It's one everybody could play, wasn't it? Somebody who didn't really play or understand machines, they didn't look that intimidating, did they? I mean, like some of the other ones with the boards and that.
Give it a go.
Just a case of holding the few and press the button, isn't it?
Will you take the money or play on?
The next one. Opening stressed.
Will you take the money or play on?
Yeah, I'm on that old Rosie. I think this could be the last of the Thatcher's Gold I had last night.
Unlucky.
But yeah, that Queen Forever was basically this one, wasn't it? As I say, I found some screenshots, didn't I, of it, and posted it right at the beginning of when I started the channel. There's a short, I think, or something. Sort of screen capturing it on my phone. But they make so many machines, They make so many machines, weren't they? It was one of them things. I think the industry was then chuck them out in the pubs, and see how well they done on it, and if it was a machine that got played a lot, and some of them, you know, they didn't make, did they? So that Queen one, for some reason, probably only made it into sort of a prototype, wasn't it? You know what I mean? The ones they dished out in the pubs.
Let's get the game started. No deal.
I do plan on getting some more machines. I say I'm just stuff going on in the background at the moment.
No deal. This is now a one-box game. No deal.
So how to bring back the fruit is.
No deal.
Watching the video, really nice thing. I just mumbled it
No
the same
deal.
time
Open the
you
box,
said.
please.
This is now a one box game.
That is not the end.
Play again would be nice, wouldn't it? $25 ain't bad though, is it? Trouble is with these cabinet ones, you should have made them all like it, shouldn't they, really?
Give it a go.
Put the pint on there and all, but in reality, when I got this machine on that other Queen one, that We Are the Champions, the same thing on it, shelf or whatever you want to call it, all the buttons are manky and sticky and all, where everybody's like, hey, or whatever, whenever they win the jackpot, knock the pint over it, wasn't it?
The next one.
Just get it off, brush down, wash it down, and that's it, and it don't worry about the buttons are all. There's half a pint of Strongbow or something in the buttons.
That is catastrophic.
So yeah, one of the first things with this machine was take all the buttons out and clean them all out, to be honest.
Will you take the money or play on?
Thanks everybody for watching, and thanks for the likes and that. This machine, like with all machines, to be honest, the cheapest place to buy them is Facebook Marketplace, but then you're probably going to have to go and get them yourself. And if you're buying it off of, say, eBay, you're
Want
going
that to happen?
to probably you got a choice of having it delivered. Might have to pay more for that, but more often than not you will. But the bits what change makes the value on the machine really is whether you've got a blank in here, so all it takes is just coins, or whether you've got a note, a sector on it, so it sets the notes, 20s, 5s, 10s, and they just go into a box regardless, and
Give it a go.
or a note recycler. This one's got a recycler on it, set up for 10 quids. There's a couple of different makes of them. One's easy to change from 10s to 20s. The other one, this one, it's a bit more press the buttons on the side and all that stuff. Like it's almost like playing a bloody musical instrument, you know. I've just left it on tenors. So yeah, if you've got a note recycler in it, I might want more money for it, but you can pay as little as maybe 100 quid for one, or as much as 350 for one, depending where you are in the country and all this that and the other, innit? But I'd probably say at least 300 now if he's buying it off of eBay. So this machine's 2014, this was made, I think it was. So that's a very poor feature there. So we won't bother pressing that one on this one, we're waiting. They didn't give us a deal anyway, did it? Just with 10 fruit shots.
Give it a go.
I haven't even had it up, to be honest, how much I paid for all the machines, but I can safely say I probably spent and wasted more money, not on gambling, fish tanks.
The next one.
That's the only thing that took me off. I had 3 machines about 20 years ago.
We didn't want to
My
see
little one
that.
was that Finding Nemo film and all the other stuff, and I always wanted a fish tank. And anyway, I ended up with 3 of them. A bit like fruit machines, isn't it? Filled the house up with them. And most of your money is just squandered away in it on buying the tanks and buying the fish. And unless you're really lucky, I mean, however good you are with the water quality and all that stuff, if you're trying to have sort of fancy fish, neon tetras, what was the other ones? I don't know, they had a blue stripe down and little one shoal all together there. They were nice, but come to be in a minute. A little bit of
We didn't want that to happen.
spite in the water or something or other in it, you know, they die off quite quickly, like, you know. What is it?
Welcome to the game. No deal. No deal. No deal. Deal or no deal?
I reckon it's 50, so I'll take 12 quid.
Deal. Open the box.
2 quid. I done myself out of another tenner. I'm trying to keep the percentage on it. Trying to give us a better win. So you got to lose to win, if that makes sense. So you're seeing the losing and the winning. If you was watching me down the arcade, you'd just be watching me do the losing. And not much winning. That's reality of it. I mean, if it's sort of like playing these machines, using the video slots at the right time, isn't it?
Give it a go.
Yeah, then koi carp. Messages there on the phone there. Let's get it on Do Not Disturb. He shut the garden centre down now. He was paying something like £1,000 or I don't know, a couple of grand, might have been more than that, a month for the electric and all the pumps heating and all that stuff. They're just trying to price small businesses out of business, aren't they, really? But anyway, he used to go over, I think it was Israel or whatever, where like apparently done the best, you know, produced the best koi carp or whatever.
The next one.
He'd go out and sort of choose them himself, and they come sort of in, freighted in or whatever, you know, and
Unlucky.
sort of fish, for a longer fish tank there, you know, it's like £1,000, and we're talking from 10 years ago now. But yeah, a lot of money in it. Some people use them as an investment and that, but Always wanted a pond. That was all like somebody who got a fish tank, always a go-to, if you know what I mean. But looking back, you got yourself in more debt with the fish tanks. A few circumstances, like me and me redundant, it seems like a reoccurring sort of thing in my life, you know. I spent quite a lot, wasted quite a lot.
Give it a go.
The bit I did like though was, again, fascination with the water in the Gibraltar. Don't taste like water. Was them like the air pumps, and the what is it, like a little log cabin with a water wheel. The air's blowing it round. It was like a demo. The tank was like a demo in a shop because I had 3 or 4 pumps running on it. These little sort of like screw up like G-clamp things which regulates the the air pressure to each sort of ornament. And it was like a disco in there. You can imagine it, can't you? So whatever I go into, it's sort of like full on, isn't it? So and I'd be there balancing I'd be there for 20 minutes. And in the tank balancing, every time you adjusted one valve thing, it changed the pressure on the other, because you didn't want this oyster going up and down like crazy. You just want the odd little blurble now and again, SpongeBob SquarePants in the bloody tank, all sorts of stuff. Honestly, loved it. I did. That was the best part of it. I think just had a tank full of ornaments.
Give it a go. Will you take the money or play on?
So say she hates this, but I often remind her when she moans about the fruit machines, it reserves sort of loads the gun for me to sort of fire, in the sense of terminology of I'd rather you had fruit machines and fish tanks, because basically they're just neglected. Oh, she's heard that again. You're going on again about it. It's like 1966 World Cup, isn't it? I like to have a talk about it, not going into the football, but yeah, so I almost sort of got rid of the fish tanks within a few weeks and put some fruit machines in their place. Alright? Thank you, topping me up. The drinks, please. Go on, just a couple more. Go on. Why is that? Because I'd said that little story. It ain't boring. It's like a result, isn't it? Because you can moan as much as you want about machines, but you were the creator of it, innit? You were created the beast in the machine, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Well, I didn't get 15, I got 14. I had one already, didn't I? And the plan was to swap a 2-player 10p coin pusher. A little few video shorts on the channel of that. For 2 fruit machines. And I thought I'll go with the Queen ones because I didn't know which Deal or No Deal ones I wanted.
We didn't want that to happen.
And then the rest is history, innit? And back just before Christmas, wasn't it? Just the last machine I bought, Ultima. You said, well, why don't you get yourself a machine for Christmas to play, innit? So you did. Now you're trying to rewrite history, aren't you? It's like the Mandela effect or something here, Streisand effect or something, isn't it?
Will you take the money or play on?
Thanks very much. So there you go there, Spurs. A bit of banter there, me and her. She means it and I don't,
Is that a brave or a foolish decision? Let's play on. Find out.
I'll another fruit machine and find out. jackpot soon. Put about 100 in it, haven't we? Or more. But yeah, the ones with the progressive one, which was like the sequel to this one, had pots. You had bronze, silver, and gold, or whatever. With a jackpot on it as well, so you spin them like a virtual reel even, or wheel. And you could win the cash pots as well. So. Bad upgrade, was it?
Let's get the game started.
Like Craig, yeah, that's the video slot ones. I played a bit, didn't I, on over the holiday, but I'd buy one because I say you've got multiple different games on there, and they're all just called something different, aren't they? But
No deal. No deal. No deal.
£5 a pound it is.
No deal.
I know we had a bigger offer then, but we'll take the pound.
No deal.
Open the box, please.
Rather than get the jackpot, sorry, get 50 and then we knock it back from winning the jackpot again. Yeah, the day back from the holiday, last week, I was looking on eBay, because I thought, here we go, I might be able to talk her into having another machine. And I found the perfect machine for her, really, well, and for me, because there was 3 Deal or No Deal video slot machine games on it. I played some of them on holiday, and it had her sort of the other one she was playing, that Luck of the Irish and stuff. So it had all everything you could have wanted really for a reasonable price. And she didn't want it. She'd rather just play them on holiday. So I even went to the dark side with the video slots to try and get another machine.
That's better.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people use Alan Mountjoy's got one, only in it's not worked for, I know it's just a case of I'm getting the money together and sending it off, but I've known him over a year now, I think, and it's not worked from what day I know him. But I would have one. But watching them boot up, because I watched a few of them boot up over the holiday there in the arcades, so it's red hot in there, and they were still working, you know, so they're just sucking in warm air, aren't they, you know, to try and keep cool the machines.
No deal.
And they were rebooting a few.
No deal.
They took ages. Jackpot, is it?
No deal.
We'll take the 20p.
No deal.
Open the box, please.
Yeah, so say like these are a PC inside. There's a little board, probably about the size of this bit, like, you know.
Yes.
Whether it's Windows, it's got to be probably Windows or something in it. I mean, they all got lazy, didn't they? I mean, apart from Barcrest with that Indiana Jones, they got their own little module, sort of their own. They designed their own sort of little mini computer, sort of console, you could say, almost like a PlayStation version of it, and you could change the games quite easily and quite user friendly, if you know what I mean. And there was a video short on the channel I done ages ago, but I'll try it again there. I'll turn on the machine next to it, is what was it? Deal or No Deal 3D. Turn both machines on, and by the time the 3D one, the Bell Fruit one's booted up, the Indiana Jones, you could have probably lost on a pound of spin, you could have probably lost 5-10 quid, like, you know what I mean? There's that much difference in the boot up time of them. And then video slots just seem even longer than these old style ones, it seem to take forever. And out of all the machines, the one which takes the longest to initialise and boot up is that Queen We Are the Champions, which is the same monitor, just obviously a lot more stiff stuff going on in it, 3 different colour boards. And all the other stuff going on, as I say, this thing boots up quite quick because it's quite simple, isn't it? How you doing, ZR? Yeah, to be honest, I could have had a clever 4-wheeler when he had, it was the same machine, they was advertising it, but like, he would have even brought it up to me, but as I say, no space there because I'd have wanted them both. Really good price. Could have had them both for like under probably 500 quid. Same machine, one was on probably 400, I think, whatever it was, a club one. And then they had the other was £100 jackpot. I don't know if that was still a no deal live or something or other, but I would have had to have them both, to be honest, because I wouldn't have been able to decide, you know. And then it'd be nice to have them next to each other and see how they compare playing, if you know what I mean. It'd take you forever to get the 400 with jackpot, I should imagine. There was another club one I seen on there.
Let's get the game started.
Again, there's another 4-wheeler.
Deal or no deal?
Because that next level one I got, they done that in 400 as well, didn't they? A club one.
No deal.
I ain't got the space. That is literally filled the house up here now.
No deal.
And
no deal.
the last machine I got was purely because
Open the box, please. That is not the end.
our other little dog died in October, bless her. And after a little while having the crate, empty crate there, you know, took the crate apart, you know, and I ended up buying another fruit machine and put in where the dog crate was. And then in March, April, he decided to get another little puppy. So then the puppy ended up, his crate then he's in the living room now. So
Give it a go.
he's next to a fruit machine. So from like, they were all worried like when he was all little, he's about as big as a little rabbit. Don't let him pay out any money, you'll scare him and all that stuff. I don't know, when he's down the arcade, it's like home from when he just led down there, listen, probably all recognise that voice, isn't it? That's that bloody Noel Edmonds again.
The next one.
We didn't want to see that.
I looked at how much like conservators are and how much an extension would be. Almost like could be looking at YouTube videos of how to build a bloody shed, innit? You know, out of, like a building. You know, you'd have to look at the regulations, certain sizes, innit? But you could probably build an extension onto the shed, which is like the shed out there almost got full of junk. Get it all sound insulated and heat insulated and the other stuff in it for the winter, and get it all secure. I mean,
The next one.
that might be the way forward. Like, you know, I definitely want to get more machines, but I don't want to swap the machines. I don't want to. The only machine I got rid of it, which I swapped, was say he was playing it on their on this channel, Bring Back the Fruits or Fruities or whatever. Deal or No Deal the Daddy. There's about 15 videos of that one on the channel. That was early on. I just didn't like the machine. It was because it had the same 9 phones on it, like on Deal or No Deal Easy Money. It was like before Easy Money. If I hadn't had Easy Money, I'd have probably kept the Daddy, but it was almost like Easy Money done it better, if you know what I mean.
The next one.
I ended up swapping that one for Dylan O'Deal 3D. But then I found out that
We didn't want to see
he
that.
ended up smashing that up down there and chucking it in the skip. Like, you know, as I say, it breaks my heart because there was cops and robbers down there doing no deal. Again, great if I had a great big barn or a shed or, you know, warehouse and I could just keep filling the things up with machines, but
That's better.
I've had to compromise to a point where I can have a machine and I'll be living on my own, innit? You know what I mean?
The next one.
How you doing, Justin? Shout out to X-Tech Slots. Check his channel out. He's playing them with his own money. I've seen you done that live. I haven't watched it yet, Justin. Sorry to say. I barely managed to get streaming myself on time tonight. I will get around to watching it. Trouble is a shit connection, it works. Even if I want to watch it in my break time or dinner break, I struggle to watch it. It's like being on holiday, you know what I mean? I'm in the town. We should have a brilliant signal, shouldn't we? All they promise with 5G and all that bollocks, you know what I mean? And it's almost like no faster, so much slower than it's ever been, isn't it? We keep giving out SIM cards and phones to 2 million doctors and nurses, which is going to overload the network a little bit, and it just, you know, it takes like 9 months to make a baby, doesn't it? Like apparently there. Got a big influx of people coming into the country. Sooner or later, the network's going to get overwhelmed, isn't it? Apparently, a lot of them have been working with the charities as well. I better watch what I say on here because. So yeah, hopefully you made some money the other night on that live stream, Justin. I hope you did, mate. Because I say, down at Westford, it's been a bit shocking, isn't it? You know. Obviously, if it's a wet and windy holiday, you know, in the summer, and everyone's in the arcades, then, aren't they? You know, so. But really, the most consistent is probably the pubs, isn't it? Because everyone's gonna, even if I was down Weatherspoons, that's my kind of money, to be honest. Nice pubs. And my little one went up there, and she likes to think she's a bit sort of, you know, there they are. I went there, oh, I had a really nice time, blah, blah, blah. I know what sounds to say. Change perspective now, isn't it? If I was up there, any pub or whatever, I'd probably start a little dabble on the video slots. Only a couple of quid.
Welcome to the game. No deal. No deal. No deal. No deal. No
Yeah,
deal.
if I didn't give you a shout out, check out Cobb Slots as well, his channel.
That is not the end.
I can't open the front door, just in the camera's in the way here. We're in the hallway tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, a bit cooler here today. Got a few spots of rain and then got a bit warm this afternoon there. And the sun came out, so I feel like John Catley, don't I? Thing I noticed there, you don't hear a lot about there because they like to push the weather out, don't they? Like you hear about the chill factor there in the winter, and it's I don't know 6 degrees, but the chill factor of -2 or something.
Give it a go.
But you don't hear about the chill factor there. Thinking that when I was on holiday, down there, about 8, 9 o'clock there. I don't know, probably about a mile or 2 from the sea where we were camping.
Let's get the game
I was
started.
over a jumper on. It was like nice chilly wind. And up here, you know, inland, it's red hot, isn't it?
No deal. Deal or no deal? No deal. That's no deal. That's a good offer.
Yeah, I'll take that. It's over 8 quid or
Deal.
10, isn't it?
Open the box. You didn't beat the banker.
Yeah, so the chill factor, you don't ever hear them say about like, oh, well, it's, I don't know, 32 degrees there down at Bideford or whatever, but with the wind chill factor it only feels like, say, 22 or whatever, like, you know what I mean? So, first thing I noticed coming back home was, yeah, we had a breeze, but it was almost like being in, I won't say the name of the arcade, but I must have said it enough on holiday. Being in the arcade down there, and it's just the fans are blowing around red hot air, like you stuck it your hand, open the oven door up, like, you know. From what I heard, apparently there's going to be a new installation. That was a good word, wasn't it? That has to be the spelling. I mean, the aircon and all. Hopefully, yeah. I was almost saying to my missus, should we go somewhere different next year on holiday?
Or play on.
Just for a change, if you know what I mean. I wanted to go down the new
The
key,
one we
but
were trying to
I
avoid.
don't know, it's an hour out of us, I think about an hour and a half maybe. A bit longer from where I was staying, but you drive down there, you just will stay overnight, haven't you? You know, never make a couple of days of it. Some good arcades down there, not as many as there used to be, but
That's better.
yeah, you never know, it might rain for 40 days and 40 nights, yeah? Count the days. Something biblical is going to be happening soon, I'm sure of that.
Welcome to the game.
Jackpot this time, is it?
Deal or no deal? No deal. Deal or no deal? No deal.
No.
No deal.
25, I'm thinking. I'll take that 4 quid.
Deal.
now.
Open the box. You didn't beat the banker.
Just keeps the machine in play a bit, if you know what I mean. It's on a percentage, so if you take too much out of it, you've got to put the same amount back in.
Yes.
Usually in a bit more to run it. What you had before. Cheers, everybody. Down to my last pint now. Another one bites of dust. So I would have liked to stay down there a few more days, but it was exam results, wasn't it, last week? So it was going to be either celebrations or what's the other word there? Consultations, is it? No, the word is it? Sort of consoling, you know, if you didn't get the results you wanted or whatever. As in there, it'd be all right, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so we come back, and luckily I get them done better than what they thought.
Give it a go.
Yeah, all the time I was down there, Justin, I only see
Or play off.
I nicknamed him. I don't know. He's a guy there. I don't know. I don't know if he sleeps rough or whatever. I mean, I nicknamed him Puffer because he's always got a roll up in his mouth and he's sort of puffing it to get him going. Like, you know, you see him down there everywhere, either down Westward Road. But I've only seen him once there this year. They said to her, "Oh look, there's Puffer over there." I've seen your mate Corky more times, I think. In Bideford there, and that oral book is, wasn't it? I went in there and asked them there how much is it and all that. I said they were getting to see letter been on order. Yes, it might be worth. I don't know what the video slots are in the book is there in that oral when they're adjusting, but they probably get quite a bit of play. So I'm not telling you what to do, but you know, if I was going to play any sort of close to me, I'd probably have a little dabble on there. Most people, I'm not generalising, but if it was me, if I went into the bookies, I wouldn't come out until I had no money left to spend, you know.
Making you stressed? We didn't want to see that.
I've only ever landed on Mega Street once. I was really forcing it. It was like 4 videos of me forcing it, you know, just not taking any wins or anything, taking minimum wins. And it wouldn't give me Mega Street until I switched over to 50p play from £1, and then it gave it to me. I didn't want to give it to me on £1 spin. So I thought to start with it, Hyper Street was going to be higher than Mega Street. So when I got Hyper Street, I was disappointed with what I got with that. Is he going to give us a deal? For a low win, some double. It's cherries or lemons, probably. There you go. So that just brought us in, and it should have the deal, hopefully.
Give it a go.
Good chance it's going to be just a single deal, isn't it? I'll have a go, probably exit and land on, but for a lucky double deal, isn't it? Oh, look at that to fight gravity.
The one we were trying to avoid.
that one, didn't it? The boomerang effect. Lose your streak, we've had that one. We haven't had your hyper streak for a while. I don't think we're going to get one.
Will you take the money or play off?
Last pint now, cheers everybody.
Will you take the money or play off?
Double deal hopefully. And a possible jackpot.
Let's get the game started.
100 I'll put through it, innit? Plus it's winnings.
No deal. No deal. That's advisory offer. No deal. That's
£2, innit?
advisory offer.
You'd be taking the 25 quid there, wouldn't you?
No deal.
That'll blow us for
Pretty good offer.
40, about 44 quid there near enough.
No deal. Open the
It's
box,
just
please.
£2 in the box.
That is not the end.
That just keeps us in the game for maybe a jackpot. How you doing, Danny? I mean, I seen when we were going down to about £6, I knew it was going to just start going to give us little bits to string it out that last 20 quid, if you know what I mean.
The next one. Will you take the money or play off? Unlucky.
So all I want to do now is just get rid of these 16 credits and bang on with another 50, but it don't want to let me do that because you can see it wants to play out some stuff, doesn't it? Bang a few little small wins in a minute, see? And a couple more.
Give it a go. Will you take the money or play off? The next one.
Deal then, isn't it? Streak.
That's all right. The next one.
And streak again, probably. And it's
The one.
I don't even think I played this thing before, wasn't it? On my own straight now, just thinking 8 spins, I can do another 50 in on the machine. Just hold anything now, just to try and stop it from winning basically. Just want to chuck a lemon in now, doesn't it? Like, you know. Just, it won't let me lose now, these last few credits. This is like almost like a new customer again now. It's played that story on. Now it's 50, now it's a bit higher now, 50 quid in there. Might be a bit more now, might be the jackpot. Got the super streak now.
We didn't want that to happen.
Cheers, everybody. The plan was to get one earlier tonight. I was trying to get one at about 7-ish. to make up for that late one last night. I mean, I haven't heard from the guy yet, but yeah, he was well into playing these machines. First time he was like able to play him and not lose his money, if you know what I mean. It was just, I had the credits on,
Give it a go.
just play him, but whatever you win, it's mine, if you know what I mean. You ain't winning nothing, you're just playing for fun of it. And he loved it. He didn't get no jackpots, but he had a bit of fun. He's going to come round again at some point.
Welcome to the game.
Could be the jackpot now, couldn't it?
No deal. Deal or no deal? No deal.
No.
Reasonable offer. No deal. Excellent. No deal. Upset the bankers.
Yeah, 15
Good
now.
offer. No deal.
Open the box, please. It's not a disaster.
That's better.
Opening stress.
Warming up a bit now, isn't it? Offering you 18 quid. That's going to be the highest offer with this one. This machine, I noticed that whatever the first off, you know, whatever the first one it lands in, usually you don't get something higher.
That a break?
I'll have to be proved wrong now.
Let's play off and find out. That is catastrophic.
All I'm thinking now, that's just 12 more quid there towards the jackpot. You know what I mean? You've got to lose to be able to win, if that makes
Or
sense.
play on.
18 quid again, see? Might even offer us a mega deal. I haven't offered us one yet, has it? About time, really. Double if we're lucky, but we're not.
Unlucky.
Yeah, people's touched on that before there with the no cash or bust on it. Could do it a little bit more, wouldn't it? You know, a little bit more to it. That bell came in then, didn't it? On the other two, if I'd have held it, but would it have done if I'd have held them? Couple of little wins now. It's a balance of keep us around about 20 or 30 quid now for a little while. Streak, innit? There's your 25 there, isn't it? I don't think it's going to give us any more than that, but we'll keep going, keep going.
The one we were trying to avoid.
That's another 25 gone back in it.
Give it a go. Will you take the money or play on?
Land on Dylan O'Gill again, isn't it? What are you doing, Craig? If we're lucky, it'll land on another Dylan O'Deal. Probably an X this time. Go on, let's keep going.
That is catastrophic.
How you doing, Ben?
Will you take the money or play on? We didn't want that
To be honest, it's hard to sort of get the older machines now, and you know, sorry, you've got a few contacts and that, but that's why I've ended up with so many Dylan O'Deal ones, because it's almost like the last of what's about, isn't it? And that's what's breaking my heart, to be honest, seeing all these other machines I could be buying, and it might be a long time before I see that machine for sale again, you know? And I just ain't got space at the moment. I'm really sat here now thinking I could put another machine there and get rid of that cabinet there, you know?
Give it a go.
We're at the point now where I've got to move. I've had to move this machine around to be able to play it, because this is the front door is just here within the hallway.
Let's get the game started.
How you doing, Wayne? How you doing, Matt? Fair play to you, mate. I stopped
No deal.
drinking a few years ago. I've never really probably drunk more since I've been playing these bloody machines. I quite enjoy having a couple of pints and playing them like that. It's probably banned alcohol in all these arcades now, isn't it? But we'll take the 20p. Yeah, I stopped drinking. I didn't fancy it the other Christmas. I thought, no, I'll leave it. And then it got to the whole year. Not like the summer, and I thought, let's just go the whole year now. I lost 2 stone in weight. I've done nothing different. I just stopped drinking cider, which was on a Friday and a Saturday night. Sometimes both nights, sometimes one. And
Yes.
felt a lot better for it, to be honest. She was moaning earlier, oh, we were drinking again there. But she was as bad. We were drinking every night when we were on holiday. We sat outside there, you know, ready drinking then. So, not really moaning because of the fact she ain't drinking. But I got to cut it back a little bit because I don't want to be a bit of a bloater again, because I was a bloater a few times in my life. Well done, Danny. Yeah, message you up, mate. Cost you your relationship, it can as well, or even your health, isn't it? Never really a drinker in me sort of teens and that, because I tried the old man's homemade tea wine, made the mistake of drinking all the sediment in the bottom of the bottle. I never felt really bad. I was sat on the toilet with a bowl in front of me as well. You know, you can imagine now. I don't want to be too graphical, but yeah, it looked nice. And I thought, I don't want to feel like that again, and it wouldn't sort of wait until I was in probably my early 20s, go down the old pubs and that, clubs.
Are you feeling stressed?
Again, never really,
Will you take the money or play on?
never drunk to get bollocks, if you know what I mean. Where, jeez, the opposite, probably can't hear me, but I can't say it. But let's just say we're the opposite. It's for what she does. She drink to get bollocks.
That is catastrophic.
How you doing, Andy? Again, this is the Marmite machine, what divides all players of fruit machines. Oh, he's cocky tonight, isn't he? He can press the slow button. Cocky, just had a bit of cider and can't be more to reach over there for it. No jackpot yet. It's got to be due. It's had well over 100 quid, but for maybe 150 now, I don't know.
We didn't want to see that.
But for me, the drinking bit, I mean, I just relaxes me a bit here. Chat load of shit there and react to the comments. I quite like it. I would have turned this off long ago, like I've said before there. I mean, just pre-recording the videos, half an hour, 50 minutes. I've had enough of playing it, you know, but everybody chatting in the chat.
Take the money.
All chatting about anything, couldn't we? Wheel bearings, or we could be chatting about bloody, I don't know. We killed Roger Rabbit, couldn't we? It's the one from the past, isn't it? We killed Roger Rabbit. Never watched the film. It was a marvel in the time, back in the 80s, of cartoon and... What's his name? The little bloke there? You can't say little now, can you? I had to take me TripAdvisor review down there. If you're still with us, Justin. Are you still with us? At least it makes you mind telling you if you ain't. Maybe 50 more, and I'm going to call it a night on this one, I think. Don't think I'll be playing another one. We're sort of past that sort of time. Last night was really, I was enjoying playing the machines there. I had them all switched on near enough. So that guy he loved it. Just playing the machines and not losing his money, if you know what I mean. I was well away there when I had two Diller No Deals going there. She sat there probably getting pissed off, but she was alright actually. I had power play going and easy money. He was playing easy money. Power play was due for the jackpot. I was there ages trying to get that power play button to work for a night, you know. I think it still balls that up on the deal bit.
Give it a go.
Yeah, I'll wait till the music stops on here.
Will you take the money or play on? The next one.
Just get me on an X. I just want to get chatting. Yeah, so back when you used to walk up to the pier house, wasn't it? And it was like a proper arcade, wasn't it? As I say, the irony is now you got your pool tables up there and all that stuff. No one's really playing it, no one likes it or whatever. But the door at the back for the toilets is allowed to be open, you know? That's all the air flow through lovely. Back when it was an arcade, oh, it was a fire hazard. It was a fire door then, like, you know? And the bullshit was, if the door was left open, it was lovely and cool in that arcade. Door was shut. It was getting somewhere nearly out of the carousel, but yeah, I remember I put a little thing up on TripAdvisor, joined it specially. And I put on there, I went and the arcade was red hot, and I went up and seen the person in charge. He's a chubby little fat man, and he wasn't very helpful, blah blah blah. Looks like he was a pizza tester for Domino's and all this sort of stuff I put on. A bit of banter, but I sort of, you know, wasn't trying to be trying to make him cry, like, you know, but You know, I was fat myself, deal with it, innit? Like, you know, it's nobody else's fault. You just stop eating the pies, innit? Anyway, I had a little notification from TripAdvisor saying that someone had put in a complaint. They didn't like the words. I had to take chubby out and fat man, I think it was. So
That's better.
I reworded it. And yeah, I spoke to Rob about it a few times. He laughed his head off. I said, how's old Chubby up there? Oh, what do you mean? I said, you must know Chubby. Got that BMW there. He tests your food there, and he's a food tester for the chef. And then I say, I was fat myself, so
Deal or no deal?
that allows
No
me to
deal.
talk about it. I know some people are unlucky, but
No deal.
know your limits, innit? Same with this gambling. Sensible and off them channel there, innit, Justin? Missed the word out, I think.
No deal. Reasonable offer. No deal.
How you doing, Six?
Deal or no deal? No deal.
Open the box, please. It's not a disaster.
Yes.
Yeah, so up there now, innit? Up in that pier house. It's up to him at the end of the day, innit? I think he got so much money there, he ain't really worried whether he gets money in there or not, but chatting to people there as I'm on holiday and that, and chatting to like families and that. He's in them,
Give it a go.
there. Used to get, they're on the way up there, isn't they? They little shelter things there, innit? They're getting chains to go into the sea, innit? I think they were selling them for like 30 grand, weren't they? Or more than that there a few years ago. Chalets, or whatever you call them. But yeah, the guy's kid said, yeah, it's rubbish up there now. He said, nothing up there really
The
for us
one
to
we
do.
were
It
trying
used to
to
be packed
avoid.
up there. Everybody from that campsite. How you doing, Kyle? Yeah, I've got 14 other machines. I wish I had more. I ain't got any space, basically filled the house up with them. So this one's by the front door in the hallway. So the front door's there, so if somebody knocks on the door now, I have to move the camera. But yeah, have a look on the channel.
Give it a go.
Have a look, there's 11 Dylan O'Deals, mainly because that's the only machines I could easily get hold of.
Or play on.
And Indiana Jones, 70 quid jackpot, and free Queen, the Freddie Mercury group. Theme machines on there. We Are the Champions, it's kind of magic, and I want it all.
Unlucky.
So what machines do you like, Kyle? Have I said it right, Kyle? Yeah, Kyle Richards, isn't it? Yeah, I've had all sorts, had an Italian job, Bullseye and Adam's Family, Boulder Dash, way back even to Spotlight £2 jackpot, that was back in the day. So I've always had machines, I just never had as many machines as what I got now. If I could have more, I'd have more machines.
Give it a go.
No, I tried to get them. This is, we won 84 quid on holiday. I'm on them video slot ones, and there was one I seen on eBay. It had 3 Dylan O'Deal games on it, the video slot ones I played on holiday, and some of the machines she'd been playing. And I thought,
The one we were trying to avoid.
yeah, I was trying to get her to have that machine, and she wasn't having none of it. So yeah, no machines for the moment. Yeah, roller coaster's great machine, isn't it? You got that one, Justin. How you doing, Kevin? had the roller coaster one. All I could hear on Hyperlinks' his video, shout out to him there. He was down, I don't know, Mr. P's or somewhere when he's playing some machines and that. I love his warning at the beginning. I don't know how to play machines. I'm going to trigger you, blah, blah, blah. I loved it. It was the satire of it. And no matter what machine he was playing, roller coaster was just extraordinarily louder than every other machine. It was, you know, you could just hear it in the background. Someone likes that one, and
we didn't want that to happen.
it was centre stage. How you doing, Frankie? You probably saved a lot of money though while you was playing them machines. And to be honest, I'm one of these people who at times have ended up borrowing money off my friends. This is back in our services days up by the Severn Bridge, the original one. Rode on our motorbikes down the back roads on the L plates and that £3 jackpot. And I managed to lose 20 plus quid, like, you know, which was like a small ransom back in 1988, like, you know what I mean? Borrowing another 20 quid off of somebody. I mean, mates, I just didn't seem. I've worked it out now, it's took me all my years. When I get bored of playing them, and I'm like, oh, I've had enough now. That's when they're about to pay the jackpot out, and then I always walk away, like, you know. But this is like therapy for me. I'm not winning, but I'm not losing, am I? I mean, I've got the keys to the machines. Even with my old man buying machines over the years, I still could not grasp the concept of the machine wins all at the end of the day. You know, it's always like you end up chasing your money, don't you?
Give it a go.
So yeah, Kyle, just trying to catch up with the comments on it.
Catastrophic.
Yeah, so my only advice, really, I mean, for me, back a couple of years ago, down at that arcade where Justin played, we done that team up there the other day, last week, and one of them machines he was playing, low tech, £25 jackpot, £10 minimum spin, you know what the name is, I ate it. I lost over 50 quid, which a few years ago, you know, money's still tight now, but it was more tighter back then, and it's like 30p a spin, so I put 3 quid in at a time, and I don't like leaving 10p, add 10p to play, like, you know, tight like that. And we got to the point where I'm like, for 30 quid in, I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to have to get some back, surely. And I'm just putting the money on 50 plus quid in now. I've had no nudges, no olds and nothing. That was the worst thing. Not a nudge, not an old. That was like, I was raging to the point they stayed in the car. If they'd have come into the rest of the arcade, we're not allowed in the 18 bits. They would have nagged me and I would have come out and just probably put 12 quid in it, like, you know.
No deal.
Jackpot, is it? No. We'll take that 7 quid, probably 50 in it.
Open the box.
No, 20. So yeah, I mean, I'm on the way home now, driving home, raging at myself, annoyed that I fell for the oldest trick in the book there, innit? Trying to chase your winnings, you know, it's due to pay out. Actually slapping myself across the face, you know, calling myself, degrading myself basically. They're in the back laughing their head off because they can see the reflections happening now. He's realised the machine wins and what a fool I was again, like, you know. So my advice, just buy a machine. You don't need to, if you're playing it, you got it in your house, and if your mate comes round and you just let him play it with your money and he's not winning any money, he can play it for entertainment purposes. But if you turn the machines on now and so say your mate come round and he put 20 quid in of his own money, first of all, I wouldn't let him put any of his own money in because it's my money he's going to win, if you know what I mean. But if he did put the money in and he won some money, technically he's gambling, and you haven't got a gambling license to play the machine to win money. But you know what I mean? That guy came round last night. I said to him, look, and he said, oh look, I want to try this. I said, no, you ain't using your own money, because one, it's against the law, and two, more importantly for me, I don't want you winning the jackpot. And you've only put 20 quid in, didn't you? So he was, after 5 minutes, he was happy there. Oh, look at what I could have won, innit? Sounds like bullseye, but
We didn't want that to happen.
so I could have had a cops and robbers that did an no-deal one. Offered to me for a good price. Again, there's still probably another machine I'd rather have over that. But basically, I haven't lost my house or my car or bankrupt or nothing like that, you know, but I've lost more money than I wanted to lose, you know, and then I've got to pay some bill or something, you know, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to put that 30 quid in that machine.
Or no deal. No deal.
So for me, this is almost like therapy.
No deal. No deal.
And what you're seeing as well, I mean, I don't edit it so you're like, oh, I'll bring you back, we're on the board here. You're seeing all the money going in it and all the money coming out of it. So I'm still getting comments now from that video, what was it? 20p in the box.
That is not the end.
It was 3 jackpots in 3 minutes, that power play one. And oh, it's rigged, you've loaded it up, blah blah blah. I played it. You can watch the videos previous. You can watch previous videos, see all the money what went in it. You know how much I lost, how shit I played it. If you know what I mean. But you're seeing all the lead up to it. Same with this. You can watch a video. We're putting 200 quid in this machine and not winning the jackpot at all. You know. And then I know next time we're going to play it, there's a good chance we're going to get jackpot.
The next one.
So I don't think you're ever going to get rid of the habit. For me, I mean, I years ago there, I used to go down Newquay back in the 90s and that. Walk through the bit down, there was a steam rock. You could feel it, almost like, I don't know, 30 metres away. The ground's almost, you know, there'd be some old tune on there. Saturday night at the movies. But it's bases, you like the old steady streets rocking, like, you know. And I was looking through there and see all the videos going and all that sort of stuff, and the tunes. And anyway, I ended up filling my house, filling my bedroom up with disco lights, you know. Not like your little laser 35 quid one from Matlin's, you know. Proper, I don't know, Pro Logic or something, probably on the lower end of the scale, but proper disco lights and all that sort of crap. So I think if you're on the spectrum, we're all on the spectrum to some extent, but all the lights flashing, the bulb, that's what pisses me off down the arcades when you got the bulb, not so much with this machine, you know, because it's not many bulbs in it, but it's got a few bulbs out here, the last bulb on here or something, you know. So it's the lights, same with the music, isn't it, and the videos. Just almost like, look at my eyes, the eyes, you're under. You're not a gambler anymore. Back into the room. It don't quite work like that, does it?
Let's get the game started.
See, I'm just on a council estate myself, you know. But blue side would take that now.
No deal. No deal.
But sometimes, if you're giving everything
No
at the
deal.
beginning, you don't appreciate none of it, do you? But if you've had to work for it, especially if you've lost your money, you know, and I'm one of these ones who overthink it, and I don't know, I think, oh, I just lost 20 quid there. I don't know. We're talking late 80s now, believe it or not. There wasn't no minimum wage or nothing like that. Probably make 3 quid an hour if you're lucky.
Yes.
So 20 quid really. I mean, I'd work, what was that? 5 threes are 15, 6 threes are 18, 7 threes are 20. 7 hours I worked me already all day that. You know, and lost it in a fruit machine. Trying to win £3 and anything over £1.50 was in tokens. And I had a machine at home as well, you know. That was the worst part of it. I didn't have no books really I could read on how a fruit machine works. All I realised from all the machines the old man always bought through the years was the machine wins at the end of the day. And I still couldn't grasp that, because you go out somewhere and the worst part of it, it's like your first press express that Justin says, isn't it? You could put a quid in the machine, first spin, you got the jackpot, and then that's in your brain then, it's hardwired. You think every time you play a machine you're going to win a jackpot. But there was one time you played a machine to start with and you come up with some money, didn't you? Which give you the sort of optimism you're going to win again next time. And then when you lose, you're like, it's almost like never give up almost, isn't it? It's like life, just keep going, you've got to keep pushing on, haven't you? But with fruit machines, you've got to call it a day, otherwise it's going to be like sort of drinking to an extent, or anything. You've got to have a little bit of balance in it. And as I say, if there was a machine I'd liked, I'd play it till I ain't got no more money left, you know.
That's better.
And you've got that sinking feeling. I mean, I'm an undiagnosed gambler probably. More than likely, most definitely, certainly probably, innit?
We didn't want to see that.
But for me, I like it. I like to look at what I could have won, if you know what I mean. When you see me down on them bonus videos the other day down on holiday, he's rattling on, not reading the comments again. You see, I'm playing on the lowest stake ever, because I know if it's going to pay, it's going to pay. And I'd rather have 4 spins of losing than 1 spin of losing. You know what I mean?
Give it a go. Will you take the money or play on? That's fine. That's fine.
So yeah, I got to the point.
We didn't want that to happen.
Back in the day, as I say, I mean, there was loads of arcades down in places like West Bordeaux and everywhere, weren't there, you know? And as I say, the machines have always been there to trap you. They've never been your friend, have they? They've just been there to, you know, play them at the right time. I'm one of them guys, as I say, I've been down West Bordeaux back in about the 80s. It was 83, I don't know, 82, I don't know. It's £3 jackpot, sure it was. Silver Ghost. First machine I seen, they ditched the old, used to have win 2 lemons there, or 2 melons, 20p or whatever it was. They ditched that for like just free on the win line. And that Silver Ghost, 10p play, £3 jackpot, lowest win was 50p. And all you heard was da 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 da. And there was like 20 of them back to back there, 10 each side. I'd be there, 10p in that one, on to the next one. Another 10p. I mean, there was always a kid there who was like, oh, lend me 10p, mister, you know what I mean? I wasn't that guy. It used to piss me off there. Every arcade you had when it was one of them.
Welcome to the game. No deal. This no deal. No deal. No deal. No deal. Open the box, please.
That is not the end.
They ditched and they used to have fruit machines in fish and chip shops and other places, isn't it? Taxi ranks and stuff like that. I think the last one I played was an Italian job, the old one. There's like a little rainbowy arch thing on it. £5 jackpot maybe, 10p play. I purposely looked on the menu and I thought, you're going to have to cook that chicken or whatever? Yeah, I have to cook it. Right, yeah, I'll have a chicken wing and chips then, please. And I'm playing the machine there for all it's worth. This was going to be the last 50 credits 50 ago, but we'll do another 50. And yeah, I'll be playing there and hopefully win your money and win your dinner, innit? Yeah, that's the trouble. Basically, we've gone full circle with the machines, haven't we? I mean, how you doing, Carl? I mean, the original machine, when I was going to post a couple of pictures. There was a one-arm bandit with a proper lever on it in one of the junk shops, charity shops in Bideford, Justin. Did you see it? Might have been the same place I bought my trainers from. Got 2 pairs now. Anyway,
Give it a go.
I don't need no lights or whatever. The trainer's lights are rolled up ahead. Anyway, yeah, the machine in there, I think wants 500 quid on it. So you could open the front up and all that.
The next one.
But I'm looking at it thinking, now I could buy myself a lot of trouble now. But yeah, the old slots there are basically pull the handle, no holds, no nudges. Just a mechanical machine, no electric or whatever. All that was the fantastic bit of it. Sounds like Nolan. All the percentage was all geared into the gearing and all the other stuff. And I say, just the kinetic energy, wasn't it? Potential energy. I done physics, that's about what I remember. And the kinetic energy there was enough there to spin the wheels round and pay the money out if you won anything, wasn't it? It was magical, really, with no electric computer chips or shit, really, wouldn't you? And we've basically gone full circle now, back to that era, because the wheel spinning is losing money faster. I mean, whether it's this machine or the other machines I got, these old style ones, when you're on the board, you could be on the board for a few minutes, couldn't you? There's no money being taken now. This is like your entertainment bit on it, like, you know what I mean? And they sort of... few of the machines, you got some boxes to choose and stuff like that, but on the whole, they glamorised it a bit, and it 8 million free spins. It'd be like 80 spins on Deal or No Deal 3D. You'd be lucky to get 50 quid, like, you know. Yeah, that would have finished me off living by the seaside there. How you doing, Michael? Magic carpet, that's what I remember, yeah.
Didn't want that to happen. Will you take the money or play on?
Yeah, all them machines, Michael. And like cars, the machine I wish I'd kept was Adam's Family. I wish I'd kept the Bullseye, £35 jackpot. I wish I'd kept that Italian Job. That was a film remake. They were some of the cream of the £25 jackpot era, they were. And I swapped them, sold them cheap to get fish tanks. Fish tanks of all things. The only thing to take me away from fruit machines. I would say you're going to spend more money on fish tanks. Stick with the fruit machines. Buy one, buy 10, buy 15. Stick them in your house. Don't buy a fish tank because I lost thousands on them. No jackpot with them anyway, really. Yeah, I've had Boulder Dash, that was £15 jackpot. Ready, Steady, Go, what was that one? £8, £6. Super Tubes, that was on about 3 or 4 quid jackpot. Barcrest, most of these were. I prefer Barcrest to the Bell Fruit, but get what you can get hold of, innit? And Noel's House Party, I think that was on £15 and 20p play. Bit of Frank Carson on there as well. Music 10, blah blah blah, I remember rightly. And I had the Crystal Maze as well. That was on 15 quid. I think they were rear opening door ones, these were. This was when they were moving. We had that on the buses. James Hardy bought that one off me and fixed it. That one turned out to be the wrong ROMs in it. I had like a handful of ROMs. I just kept turning it off, putting another ROM in it and see what. Oh, it's working better than it did a minute ago. But apparently it was like front loading, front door opening. These all open on the front here, like a bonnet on your car. The old machines, you used to have the bloke down the arcades would wrestle the machine out, turn it round so you could get to the back of it, like, you know. But yeah, that on the buses, it worked, but it didn't work right because it was like where these are flashing now. Everything was not right on the wind line and that. Anyway, shout out to Mr. Hardy, the legend. He's fixed it. Still waiting for another video. Him playing it. What else have I had? That's fair few machines.
Give it a go.
Yeah, I've been down to that one at Minehead back in, I don't know, must have been like 86 or something or other. Yeah, he got rid of that mob, didn't he, on the other one? Yeah, I was down there in the arcades and that. Playing them down there at Butlins, I think, Minehead.
The one we were trying to avoid.
Had some, the early ones we had was the, like Steve's Fruit, his little shout out to his channel. Electromechanical they called them, so it was reels like these, but these, when you got the power off, these just spin round freely. This bit of them bouncing and landing is from like the original machines, the electromechanical ones, which had like teeth on the reel. It was all quite heavy reels and you had fluorescent tubes in it. You don't have these backlights in them or nothing. And basically had like some servo-y, activatory sort of thing, which would just basically jam up, and then as the reels going round, it would catch on it, and sometimes you'd slip a reel. If the machine was a little bit tired, one we had there, you'd be on the nudges there. You had no time. It was like on a time limit. You don't see the time. It was like dang, 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 real like annoying noise, and you'd be there straight away, quickly nudging them down or nudging them up if you had nudge up as well. But the good old days, and then the old man there, these machines always in the family room. These were back in the early 80s. Space Invaders in there as well. And yeah, you win the jackpot for the old man. Just remember the buttons glowing. So Steve Fruit has got some of them down there. And the old man, win the jackpot for the old man there, and he'd go and back to the bar, buy his cider, some salt and vinegar crisps with some pickled eggs, and something else from the winnings of the tokens. Because anything over 150 would have been
No
tokens.
deal.
Yeah, nudge up and down.
No deal. No deal.
Yeah, Michael,
No
it's
Good offer.
No deal.
Open the box, please.
that gutting feeling, isn't it? You know, especially when you borrowed, say, some money. As I say, for me, back on £3 jackpot days, I lost. The thing was, I had a machine at home. I think it was probably Smash and Grab still, or Ready Steady Go, or Super Tube. It's summer, and I still play them. And I was so, like, no internet, a bit dumb, I suppose. Just didn't grasp the fact. I noticed the machine did win money in the end, but I didn't quite grasp it all. The signs of when it was going to pay out. So, yeah, nothing worse than losing 20 quid, sort of, which is probably the equivalent of 50 quid now. You know, you've got your bus fare home, have you? Like, you know. Come on then, give us some.
Give it a go.
Give it a no deal. We got one more top up or not? Pardon? Just one half and half to do. Yeah, I never bothered the roulette or whatever. Yeah, it's that sort of adrenaline drug, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's...
Welcome to the game.
Just one.
Pardon? Yeah, just one to do, I reckon. Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, Frankie, as I say,
No deal.
it's like any of it, innit? Like the smoking, you want to give up smoking. You first got to admit you've got a problem, like, you know?
No deal.
Deal or no?
It's almost like with the politics now, innit? You're either, you see the bigger picture on everything, or you're willing to debate it all, because you can almost talk about it, but these people get emotional when they can't win the argument.
No deal.
And the jackpot is £8.
No deal.
And you're sort of in denial. 50 quid there, we know it's 8 quid in the box, but we're going to take the 8
No
quid
deal.
just to
Open
keep
the
the
box,
machine
please.
going.
It's not a disaster. Yes.
So yeah, first part is it just to admit you got the problem. That's the hardest bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, what do I do then? I didn't. There's a message on there. And I deleted a message there. View deleted message.
Will you take the money or play on?
Oh, I don't know what I done there, Frankie. What are you doing, Michael?
Or play on?
I meant it was on a held message there. Say it holds, even if you put cash or bust in, bust, he sees it as a rude word, see?
Unlucky.
Another one there, what's that?
Will you take the money or play on?
Yeah, they've made it a problem, haven't they? I mean, they rolled back your maximum wins, didn't they? Because I don't know whether it was probably maybe 100 quid a spin on some machines, was it? Before they sort of like got hold of it. I don't know. It was a lot of money, 10 quid a spin or something, wasn't it?
Will you take the money or play on? The next one. We didn't want that to happen.
Yeah, I've never really played the online slots, as I say. I mean, the most video slots I played was this year, really, just because they didn't help themselves, really, meaning that Hobart's, they decided to keep party time on quite loud, bomb, 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 and then right next to it, Dylan O'Deal, the classic original one, on £5 jackpot. That was the machine what got me addicted, really. I've never played the Dylan O'Deal ones, never played any of the £100 jackpots. I called it a day, really, after sort of £25, £35 jackpot, because I did actually grasp the fact that you're going to have to put more money in them to win the jackpot, so I didn't bother playing them. But yeah, they decided to turn the sound off that one, so I played it a little bit, not very much so. Played that Break the Bank more, didn't I? Again, no one was playing that. The only one who was filling that one up was me, really, I think.
That is catastrophic.
You know about Who then? I was thinking of the Doctor Who fruit machine. That's one I would have liked there. Back in the day. Well, you look at all the franchises they could have done. They never really grasped it, did they? All these. They might have done now a little bit with these video slots, but all your promotions, all your sort of branding, you know, they've done them free Queen machines, didn't they? That was quite sort of coy of bell fruit, but
The one we were trying to avoid.
I mean, you had a few, didn't you? Pink Panther, James Bond, Fools and Horses, EastEnders. I couldn't believe that when I went in the arcade. EastEnders, it's a bloody fruit machine. And at Coronation Street, you know, so they did. That Maygay really were pushing the boundaries, weren't they, in the 90s? They were like that Italian job and that, you know.
Will you take the money
So
or
they've
play
done well
on?
with Indiana and that, but Alien and that, but even that Phil the Power Taylor one.
We didn't want to see
But
that.
yeah, they could have looked back on it and they could have probably done a better job of more tie-ins, couldn't they, if you know what I mean? Yeah, so I never heard the sound on that one, so I don't know if it was Tony Green talking or whether it was obviously it was an official machine, wasn't it? I think Phil Taylor had the machine in his house, didn't he? I think back in the day. But I never got to hear the sounds on it. So I had the Bullseye one. That was a proper £35 jackpot. I think they've done a £100 jackpot Bullseye one. I seen one for sale last year. I wish I bought it, to be honest.
Give it a go.
I probably regret. There's probably more fruit machines now I've been looking at. I wish I could have bought and been, you know, had the money to buy them. I just out of the space, and cars I've wanted in the past, if you know what I mean. Never had enough money to buy a brand new car, but you know what I mean. I'm missing not being able to buy fruit machines more than
Let's get the game
cars.
started.
Is it?
No deal. No deal.
Yeah, so if I had the official voice, I know the guy, he's a Geordie, I think, wasn't he?
No
He had some cracking one-liners as well. I used to love watching the darts back when it was like, you know, proper game, wasn't it? People like Jockey Wilson, the more he drank, the better he got playing darts, wasn't it? The more relaxed he was. Big Cliff Razarenko and the shock of Cleef Delano with his spring-loaded darts in 1983, wasn't it?
Open the box, please. It's not a
Bristow, wasn't it? With the, that was all just for show.
Yes.
£5 a spin, wow. I wouldn't even play £1 a spin, was I, on holiday? So I know it's not the best machine, but hopefully I've made up for it tonight with the later and shorter stream last night. So I was just really enjoying having somebody else around the house who likes fruit machines, and he was just in his glory.
Give it a go.
It was nice to have all the machines turned on again in the living room. Last time it was Christmas.
The next one.
Yeah, something like Stoke-on-Trent, wasn't it?
Unlucky.
Yeah, I used to watch it. It was at the lakeside, wasn't it? Usually after Christmas. Yeah, he was Bristow's prodigy, wasn't he? Said that quite well after a few pints. But what sort of finished the darts off really was when they sort of split, wasn't it, and had two leagues. And I say for me, that Sky, or Sly News even they call it now, don't they? Sly News, Sky, they just, if you wanted to watch anything decent, you had to pay for it, wasn't it? You know, it used to be all on your channels there. I used to watch all the snooker back in the 80s as well there. Alex Higgins and all that sort of stuff when he was a bit jumpy, wasn't he? Been on the gear, I think. It was happy days there. I mean, now it's all clinical, innit? And they're not allowed to say anything, you know, against the company and all that sort of crap, innit? Like, you know, so, but back then, I remember watching World of Sport and they had, I think it was motocross they called it, and there's a guy there with his RS200 and he's there, it's £50,000 car. That was like that was like, I don't know, $500,000 now, wasn't it, back in the day. And some guy run him off the track and he's in the middle of the track waving his hands, you know, want to beat shit out of him, like, you know. Now you get fined for that, wouldn't you? Yeah, I watched him on that I'm a Celebrity. That's like one of the only sort of reality things I ever watched, and yeah, he was good on there, wasn't he? As well. Yeah, I'd love to go down that league, so.
All play off.
What was it? John Lowe as well, wasn't it? It was almost like, I don't know, it was almost like sledgehammers. He had the weight of them, wasn't it? Like, you know, but they used to stay in. They didn't bounce off the wire, did they? Like missiles going in there. They bring that big break back, are they? That was good, wasn't it? I used to like watching that. Great bit of banter though with Virgo as well. He used to do the tick piss, wasn't he? Like, you know.
Will you take the money or play on? The next one.
Oh, who was the one who was from Swindon now? He had a bit of a tash. Oh. Am I thinking Taylor? No. I don't know. No. It's got my head in now. You're going to say it in a minute.
Let's play on. Find out. Unlucky.
What's it called him? I don't know. Rhinestone Cowboy or something like that from Swindon. Was it Bob Anderson? It was Bob Anderson, I think. Yeah, I think it was Bob Anderson. We'll do the last few credits here and we'll call it a day on this one. Still no jackpot. The way it's playing, I'd say we're going to get a jackpot repeat. Next time or this time. Speedboat, yeah. Everybody wanted that speedboat. I mean, as a kid, there was like, it was like the running joke, but oh, imagine that, Dad. We could tow it down there and, you know. Oh, I'd rather have the caravan, my son.
That's better.
Stephen Hendry, mate. Another top bloke when he was like massive again in the 90s, wasn't he?
The next one.
I used to like watching Pot Black. There's one from the past for you. BBC Two, on for an hour.
Want to see that?
It always seemed to be Eddie Charlton on there, Steady Eddie. Always playing the safety shots, one frame it was. Then you'd watch him there at the Crucible or Embassy or whatever it was. Yeah, Eddie Charlton there. And then he's playing against somebody like Alex Higgins or something, and Alex is just getting it's like following a learner driver almost, you know what I mean? You just pull out, turn right, get out of the way, like, you know. But yeah, Eddie Charlton, Canadian, I think he was. I'll read in the comments there if I miss what was going on there. I used to like the video games as well. I mean, Defender. That was hard, that was, wasn't it? But it was brilliant. 1980 that was.
Give it a go.
Gorf, G-O-R-F. A big joystick there. And if you move the joystick, it's like insert coin. You know, like every time the old man was in the argument, Dad, listen to this. Yeah, you showed me that last time. Yeah, it was cool though, isn't it? You know? Go on, Dad, let me have 10p. Go on, Dad, go on, Dad, go on, Dad. Have a go on it.
Will you take the money or play on?
And what fascinated me back in the day was, what was it called? Something Dragon it was. And it was a cartoon one, video slots, video disc, laser disc it was. And they done Firefox as well. You could sit in like a little cabinet, like the Star Wars one. That was way ahead of its time with its vector graphics, wasn't it? Spy Hunter, Outrun. Love that when it's sitting there and like you've got speakers behind you. Hang on, I could change the tune. 3 tunes on it. It was always that. And a choice, you know, which way you went on the next bit of it, you know. Commando, 1942.
Give it a go.
Hang on, Space Harrier. There's loads, wasn't there?
Take the money.
Then your shooter ones with the laser disc. Mad Dog McCree, love that one. Mad Dog McCree.
The next one.
And it's all about you have a certain amount of time to press it and be on the target.
That's all right.
And if you're old enough, you remember them old sort of shooting arcades, shooting galleries, and it had a big cable on the sort of like dual shotgun or whatever, and a big target, and you shot it there. And if your mum or dad was there, he'd squirt water over him when he, like, you know, he'd come out the piss house and, you know, say something and squirt some more water. Happy days, I loved all that shit.
Catastrophic.
Rampage, I remember that one, mate. I don't know really, there's been no deal ones. Probably Power Play. It's the one I get the most criticism because I don't really know how to play it. But nor did Hyperlinks. He had the machine, never done a video on it. Sold the machine. He didn't quite work it out either. Just because of that button and that proximity sensor and the LEDs in there and all that sort of nonsense. I mean, it must have been down the pub when it had a few pints and thought, let's stick one of these newfangled parking sensors on the fruit machine there for the button, innit?
Give it a go.
Yeah, Operation Wolf, that was a machine gun 2-player one, wasn't it? Do you remember Terminator 2, the video game with 2 of them guns? I always remember down, there was a bowling alley down Cardiff there. I used to go over and see me relations in the 90s. They moved over there, and St. Mellons and that. And we'd go in there and do it at bowling. I'd get rage. It's like driving rage, but bowling rage. You know, you gotta throw the thing down as hard as you can, like, you know what I mean?
Give it a go.
And then have a go on that Terminator 2 video start. I think we put 20 quid each in. It was a lot of money. We got to the end there, shooting him there when he's bouncing, almost falling into the lava, you know, the hot metal stuff at the end. But yeah, me and Billy Boy, we finished it.
We didn't want to see that.
How you doing, Oppo? Yeah, Kung Fu Master. I remember they brought that onto the Spectrum 48K there, like, you know, or Kung Fu they called it, I don't know.
The next one.
How you doing, Mr. Biggie? Probably because I was reading the comments. I didn't take the deal.
Unlucky.
Last 10 quid. Good chance it could pay the jackpot, to be honest. It's always worth watching to the end. We've had jackpot before on the last spin. I had to stick another quid in it for the yes or no or transfer it across. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Mr. Biggie, a bit sided up again. I'm sure there's 4 quid in the bottom. There's more than 4 quid in the bottom. He was going to call it a day. First coin will probably go straight through. So that's like a security measure on these some of these mechs. So if you get the machine, you think, oh, it ain't taking the coins, it'll never take the first coin. That's something the guy who sold these machines in the arcades told me all about. What did it say? First blast, left gold for a hill.
That's better. Give it a go.
Drink all that cider, yeah? No, I am. Cheers, everybody. Down to the last bit. What's the time now? Last orders, that's what time it is. Let's take the mega, shall we? First mega it took tonight. So that's both figures added together when it comes up there.
Welcome to the game.
So that's 18, 19 quid it's offered and both added together.
No deal.
And it's not the jackpot. Whichever ones have got both sides still in, that's what's in the box. So the highest is going to be is 8 quid.
No deal. No deal.
So we'll let this one play out. Hopefully it's 20 pence. There we go. So basically it's a big calculator working to a percentage.
That is not.
So when they say you can force them, these old machines are called compensated. So enough money goes through them, it's going to want to pay out. So whether I liked it or not, then I got 30 quid, you know. Might even repeat, you never know with this thing. Yeah, I look talking about, you know, stuff what's happened and as well as what's about that, you know what I mean? So it's good just to look back as well as forward, isn't it? And I look back with fond memories of the machines I've had, really, and all of them I wish I kept them, to be honest. Especially that smash and grab the bank, you know. Legendary, that thing.
That is catastrophic.
Only £3 jackpot, mine was, but you could exchange the nudges, or the wins for nudges, so anything over 150 was tokens, but basically you could keep manipulating it and have sort of 5-6 jackpots, or maybe not that many, but enough money to have, you know, some good winnings on it.
Will you take the money or play on?
Yeah, but this thing's, I think this machine's at the point where 30 quid is just like a little small win for it now, because it's almost gagging, isn't it, as I call it. Gagging the payout. I'll be saying that in another 100 quid, but
Unlucky.
right. With massive willpower, I'd love to play these 31 credits. I've got to go work tomorrow. And I've got to turn the machine off and turn it back round another way and move another cabinet and put it all back. It's all excuses, isn't it? Just got another fiver. You know. So, you can see this is like the addiction bit of it. This is like the bit what gets you every time. I just another couple of quid now. I put 200 in it. That's how I look at it. The logic's telling you put 200 in it. It's going to pay out, isn't it? But you might have to. You could end up putting another 50 quid in it. Somebody else comes along. Oh, I'll do a fiver in this one. Need 100 quid with a jackpot repeat yes or whatever, isn't it?
We didn't want that to happen.
Oh, that's convenient, isn't it? Just keep me going.
Give it a go.
Yeah, this one will do 200 quid, as you know.
Will you take the money or play on?
Yeah, all the services, oh excuse me, all the services round my way. Because I was waiting for some of these machines to turn up the every year. I ended up going up, I think it was it Michael Services or somewhere, I don't know, Chipman Way or whatever. And getting out my system, playing them up there. No sound on them, beat the clock, did a no deal. There was a lot of them up there. All the sound was off on them. Next time I visited, even took the refill key with me. The legendary refill key. £1 million on eBay. So this machine, this one basically, it's out. If it's what they've done now is one of the deal switches, whether it's number 6, I don't know what that rings a bell. You can turn the refill key off, so like a security measure. So the ones up there, all I wanted to do was turn the volume up on them, to be honest. But basically, they make the machine, they make that refill key obsolete unless the machine's opened up, unlocked, if you know what I mean. So yeah, turn the refill key now, see, and you can see, oh, the opera's filled up now, like, you know. Last game and all you know, all sorts of stuff on there. Change your volume, see. Error log. What's that one? Pay unit, error 17. That'd be 17, didn't it? Favourite number. Anyway, keep going, keep going. Yeah, don't matter what the jackpot was, all the way through my life, you're sort of chasing it, especially when you're like, I don't know, it's a £3 jackpot machine and you put 12 quid in the thing. Sounds like hyperlinks all over again, doesn't it? But, and the worst part of it is, I get bored there and then my mate will play it after and win the jackpot and get a repeat. And I'm like, how'd you do that? Well, I just watched you put 20 quid in it, Al, didn't you? Double, is it?
The one we were trying to avoid.
I'll have to go in a minute. I've been sat here for, must be 2 hours and a bit now. And I've drunk 4+ ciders, I think. Or shandies or whatever you want to call it. And something's going to have to come out soon, so I'll be shooting. Literally.
Unlucky.
Right, going to call it a day on this one. Thanks everybody for watching, liking and subscribing. 26 likes, that went up pretty good, didn't it? Happy with that. Go on, he's just going to do another fiver now. See, he did just do it. But this is the bit, now you're seeing this is the addiction bit now, you see, because there's like 11 quid there. I could walk away now and just think, well, yeah, take the 11 quid. Bus fare home, wouldn't it? But
Give it a go.
even though I'm sat here, really want to go a wee, I'm still more intrigued that is the machine suddenly sided with me, and as you can see it is, isn't it? And this could be the jackpot here. Now let's get it to you on a single board there so you don't know when it's coming.
Let's get the game started. No deal. No deal. No deal.
Oh, it's looking good, wasn't it? I thought it was going to be 50 or 100.
No deal.
It's 50, isn't it?
Pretty good offer.
Oh yes, I don't want 50.
No deal.
Open the box, please.
Yeah, we knew it, didn't we? Just to set us back on the jackpot. But you've been happy with that, wouldn't you? Now you think, oh, I'll just do a fiver more. Might even give you another 100 rather than give you the jackpot. So that's 50 somebody else would have had, wouldn't it? So I'd probably be licking me wounds now. And going home and saying to my missus, I won 56 quid on the fruit machine. First thing she'd say is, how much you put in it? So yeah, if I say I'm going, never just leave the stream, because usually the adding part keeps me on here for another 10 minutes. Now here's a pound I just happened to have earlier. Oh come on no, I just want to, people don't want to hear this coin drop to the bottom. There you go. Oh, that was sort of, stick some more money in it, how it's going to pay out. That was always the sign, wasn't it?
Will you take the money or play on?
I am insane, Justin.
The one we were trying
Insane
to
enough
avoid.
to play a £5 jackpot gold rush knowing no one's going to play there. Because it's so hot. But I'll just play it just to play it, innit? Look at that last spin as well.
Give it a go.
Making them stressed.
We had 50 there. Just just happened to have another quid there. Still dropping to the bottom there. That don't mean shit though sometimes.
The next one.
Still want to go toilet.
That is catastrophic.
Do 1-5 more and that's it. Now we're in, aren't we?
Give it a go. We didn't want that to happen.
So your £51, that's safe now. Do you want to gamble all tonight? Prizes on the board. There's one or more paying. That's the wrong game, isn't it? I used to love watching that. I love that balls and machine bank. We'll do one more. That went quick, didn't it? Have I got any more pound coins? I have. That's where I like to say to your missus now, you got 250s or something? Right, calling it a day now. We've been in overtime here now, so appreciate you all hanging on. Just leave it like that now so I can stick some more money in it. Turn it off in a minute, take me notes out. This I've got the credits on for next time. So again, thanks for hanging in there. Not the best machine, but people like watching it, don't they? Be on tomorrow night doing another live stream. So cheers Frankie, everybody else. If you fancy subscribing, much appreciate it. Usually do this live streams 7:30 to 8 o'clock every night near enough. It's becoming almost like part of my job. Anyway, ta-da.